What's up, everybody? My name's Tyler. This is Sean. We are Rendered Reality, and thank you for joining us again on Coffee and VR. And a huge shout out to an early super chat from Dark Angel. Cheers. I don't even have coffee in here yet. I can't cheers yet. But she said had trouble on Buy Me a Coffee page. So
yeah, I'm not sure. We haven't done much with the Buy Me a Coffee. I saw that they're changing their payout system. They're not using PayPal anymore, so I don't know if there's something wrong with that. I'm not sure what's going on, but holy crap, do we have a lot of stuff. My notes for today are like so long. There's so much stuff. Honestly, I don't think we're probably going to be able to cover everything we want to talk about today, but we're going to have to try to roll through some stuff pretty quick. I mean, it's a lot of stuff this past week.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. And especially with what we've been playing too, which we haven't even got to talk about, which I'm super amped about and what's coming after the fall. And I got to use my Bobo strap as well. So I really do want to talk about some of that stuff, as well as we have a ton of games, some drama going on in the headset world.
Oh man, lots of it, yeah.
Right, exactly. Anyways, let's get into it, man. What have you been playing this week?
Actually, me and my wife have actually started getting back into the Fit XR, previously Box VR. We started doing that again. Her mom,
first of the year.
Her mom wants to start working out as well with my wife, which I think that'll be really great for both of them to be able to get to spend, because they're 500 miles apart, so it'll be great for them to get to spend some time together. They both want to, work out a little bit and be active. It's going to give them time to talk and stuff. So we went back into that. They did some changes to where they went to that subscription-based service, but they're kind of backtracking a little bit. Still a subscription-based service, but it's better now for the previous owners that owned it before than kind of the stuff they did. So that's really good. Excited about that. And I've actually been playing some flat games. When we were in Ohio, I downloaded Forza Horizon 5 on my laptop, and me and my wife's nephew were playing that like all day the one day. That game, I have loved Forza Horizon games for so long, and that game is so good. I definitely want to try it out in virtual desktop, though, playing it in VR, because, I mean, that game it's so good. I want that game in VR so bad. You have no idea. Like, I would never leave that game, honestly.
I know. I've actually dabbled in some Halo 2 as well. I can't not play Halo.
Halo Infinite, I have to.
It goes so far back for me that I'll go back to flat for that. But other than those two games, there's nothing even in the well, unless GTA came out flat, maybe. But those are the only real 3 games that I would ever even play flat again, probably.
Yeah, so Chris, 9989, he's kind of like me. He said, I don't like racing games, but Forza Horizon 5 is really fun. And I'm not the big sim racer, but you give me an open world where I can build all these crazy cars, anything I want to do. I can just fly off the road and go Baja through the woods, anywhere I want to go. It's completely open world, awesome game. So
remember, we used to build a Civic that had like every panel was a different color, like you got it off a different car and stuff.
Build like sleeper beater cars with like these massive motors and stuff in them. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. What do people think about us streaming a flat game every once in a while? I wonder what people think about that, because it is a VR channel, but
I mean, everybody here probably played flat at some point, or still does, right? Yeah, exactly. So it's hard not to. It's where we all come from.
Yeah,
right?
I did want to mention too, a bunch of giveaways going on in the description. Honestly, some awesome stuff, and there's some ones that are ending really soon from VR Cover. So they actually are going to be shipping out to the winner. We have one for the fitness pack for the facial interface fitness pack for the Quest 2, a G2. VR Cover
G2. Cover.
Yeah, for the G2, as well as the controller grips for the Quest 2. So make sure you sign up. I think they're ending tomorrow. I think those are ending tomorrow. So they actually want to do that giveaway. They said they wanted to just help spread the word on their social media. So check out VR Cover on Twitter and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that was really cool. So that's really exciting. We also have Real VR fishing code to give away. And we're also going to be giving away Quest 2. This is the second Quest 2 we've given away. First one was 64 gigs. This one's 128 gig. Really excited about that. So it's gonna make somebody's very happy that wins that. I know the last one we gave away, somebody made them very happy. So it's super fun to do. We just really want to give back to you guys. I mean, that's literally what all this is about. So yeah. Yep, which is on top of that, I did want to mention real quick our Discord. We're actually doing like a 25 days of Christmas thing on our Discord. So we are giving a VR game away, whether Steam or Oculus, every day from now on leading up to Christmas. And it's real easy to sign up for those. If you're on the Discord, we post the link, and all you have to do is click the little party popper balloon under that, and it automatically enters you. And then the bot is just a bot that draws a winner. They ping you when you win, and then I send you a DM and send you the code. So really cool.
Yep, absolutely.
Anyways.
But yeah, man. So the Bobo VR strap we gave out, I finally got to use it. I finally got my hands on one because it took forever to get. It came from somewhere, probably overseas. It said California, but
The
sure it
winner
was dropped in
received theirs,
California,
and
but-
then as soon as they came up available again, you ordered one. We
I know.
actually ordered another one. We ordered another BOBOVR M2 Pro and a battery and stuff. We got a lot of giveaway stuff planned. We just want to give a bunch of cool stuff away leading up to Christmas and the New Year. So a lot of cool stuff. But what do you think of the BOBOVR? Because my wife had tried mine last night too. She uses the regular BOBOVR. She tried my Pro this morning actually.
So it's a little odd to me. I like it. I'll just flat out say I do really, really like it. When I first put it on, I felt like I didn't have much on my head. So I think it was to do with the balance and all of the points that it sits on your head. I didn't feel like I had that much on, which scared me. So I was fearful that it would come off, because I do a lot of moving, playing contractors. I'm up, down, looking around, but it doesn't budge. And I did a little fine tuning with it, with the adjustments, with the slides on the side to adjust how close it is for the top plate.
Adjustments on it, actually.
And getting it lower on the back is really key. And I found that getting it low and tightening it down, because it does have really soft stuff, that it really does do well. And the extra battery is awesome. I'm waiting on my second battery. I did order one of those as well.
Hot swappable battery.
Yeah, the hot swaps. So it's really cool.
It really does great. The one thing that I have heard some people talking about, and everything with VR is so based on eye placement, head shape, and everything. And for me, like I put that back strap really, really low on the back of my head, and then there's so much padding on that I'm able to crank it down pretty good, and it is completely comfortable and it doesn't move. But I have heard people saying that for them it slides up on the back of their head. And actually for my wife, the regular Bobo one does that pretty bad because she has long hair. So she puts her hair in a ponytail and then pulls it through. But just a word of advice, to put it as low as you can on your head and crank it down pretty good. There's a lot of padding. And also the slides where it attaches to the headset, you can pull that in and out to kind of adjust some things as well. I mean, it's so comfortable for me. I love that thing. So how did the super chat show up?
Cookie salad
up there, and I did. Oh, it showed up here before it showed up over there. That's crazy. You should say over here.
Exactly.
So Hokey Saloom, I don't know how you say that. $5 super chat. Thank you. He said, "Hey guys, thanks for the stream. Have you thought about streaming on Twitch?"
All right. So we do have a Twitch account, so you can look us up. I think it's Rendered Reality, maybe VR, Rendered Reality.
We don't use it much.
I forget. We did do some of it when. So how we would do some of our streams, Sean would stream then to YouTube, and I would do to Twitch.
Of gameplay,
so we could show two perspectives. We liked that, but the bad thing is the timing was off, so you couldn't have two up on a monitor and watch both. I think we kind of need to.
Maybe. I mean, we could do like the restream stuff and stream.
I know. We're getting more into streaming now a little bit. We keep getting people asking for us, but a lot of the stuff we get to play is too early access that we're not allowed to as well.
Sometimes,
so it can be hard.
But we did stream. Yeah. We did stream after the fall for the play test last weekend. I was actually at Tyler's house. We were both in the same place playing together. We were streaming our after the fall footage. So that is a live stream that you can watch on
in chat.
Oh, that doesn't show up very well, but
no, it doesn't.
Who's in chat?
Good to Bobo. Good to see
awesome.
you guys, man.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah,
Cheers,
it's good to see them.
Loving it so far.
Honestly, they've been coming out with some really, really cool products. Like that Bobo M2 Pro came out of nowhere, and everybody's been pretty excited. I mean, they're so hard to get right now. They sell out so quick on Amazon. I actually have another one on order right now too off of Amazon. I've ordered like 3 of them.
The next ultimate one would be one with integrated headphones. Would be the be-all, end-all.
The engineered AF, though, they sell the clips for the BOBOVR headset. So I love my engineered AF headphones. The bad thing is they can't keep those in stock either. But he's working on some new stuff with that as well. But those still, to me, are my favorite.
I know. Those are the speakers to use, man, for clarity. They're great. They don't have super, super high bass, but man, are they great headphones.
The bass is good. It's like CV1. Same thing as CV1. And the bass was good. Like the bass is actually really good, I think. But better than the... what?
Not than the Index.
No. But the ones that wanted to be like Index headphones, the clip-ons. I can't think of the name.
The paperweights.
Anyways, so after the fall, we played after the fall. My video here's a little. Anyways, so we played after the fall last week, and we had a live stream of the play test, and it was just the one level, like the snow level. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was a lot of fun. We played me, you, and J Ham, and then we had at one point in time we had another. What?
Look at the blood. I just want to say while you're watching this, watch how the white snow areas just turn to like blood when you're going through them. It's amazing.
And so this is actually the first footage that we've seen of the Quest and stuff. So this is the footage that came out comparing the PCVR, PSVR, and Quest, which actually I feel like the Quest looks pretty good. And I heard originally that the developers were saying that it's something they're very proud of was the Quest build and the way that it looks. But they held off so long on showing us that footage. I was like, oh man, like I'm getting nervous. Like show us some Quest footage already. Like why haven't you showed it? So and somebody said it's the Tundra Dome. That was the level that you could play. And the game is actually really fun. I was a little bit disappointed in the fact of the story, but I actually heard from the team that in the full build of the game and not just the playtest, there will be more story throughout. And a lot of it is audio story that you have to kind of listen to. They said it's not as much in-depth story as what Arizona Sunshine was for that campaign. And that's kind of what I was hoping for. But I don't
need that much because I feel like when you do these true like co-op playthroughs, you kind of create your own story, don't you? I mean, you have fun with the people you're playing with and stuff and interacting. Yeah. And especially with this, you know, Arizona Sunshine, all the zombies and everybody was in the same location if you went through it. This, every playthrough, they're coming from different angles, different places.
Yeah, I did
so the first time you play it, you go through and you're like thinking they're coming from this direction, and all of a sudden they're jumping off a building beside you and stuff.
Yeah.
It's super
cool. I just hope for more like mission-based kind of stuff, like objective kind of stuff that we're working together to kind of do. You know what I mean? I don't know from the full game how that's gonna play out, you know what I mean? But I like that kind of thing, like objective based, like not just you got to clear all the zombies, get to the end, and then do the same thing on the next level. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know, but I had a blast playing it. I mean, if you watch our live stream, we were just laughing and having fun the whole time. It was a lot of fun. And I mean, I think that the Quest version is going to be very, very popular. I mean, this is coming out next week on the 9th is the official release date. And it is a lot of fun. The gun modding in this game is really cool, right?
I like how they did it too. I really do. With the mod table and stuff and putting the attachments on individually and everything, it does. It's fun. It's cool.
It is really cool. So I look forward to getting the better guns, you know, because in the play test, you know, you're kind of leveling up, but you're limited because you're just playing that one level. But in the full game, you know, as you play through, you can upgrade all these guns and put different stuff on them. And you literally can put the gun on the table, take the gun apart and put your parts on it. And I mean, that is really cool. We also played PvP, and there wasn't a lot of people playing the PvP. So it was, we were only in there with one or two other people, I think. But the PvP was actually pretty cool. I think PvP is tough, though, because you got a lot of good competition in PvP shooter games. So I don't know how that's going to do. I'll be curious to see, but
I feel like this game shines with the co-op aspect of it over the PvP, but we could be proved wrong. I mean, the guns are a lot of fun. I don't know. We don't know what you're going to let you do with. Can you take mod guns into PvP? Some stuff like that.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, that will be. Or is it just all random as what's in the map? So we'll see.
Les Marswick said, "You're talking very fast as I try to catch up with the live." Well, for one thing, I'm excited.
He's running it on double speed.
So I get really excited, and we have a lot to cover today. So I'm trying to get through this. But yeah, sometimes I talk fast when I get excited.
Yep.
I'll try to talk.
But I cannot wait for this game to come out. I cannot wait to get back into it. I don't know where I'm going to be playing it. Is it going to be on the Quest or is it going to be PC? I know it's such a debate, kind of.
I definitely am excited to see the graphics myself in the Quest build. PC VR was impressive. I mean, PC VR graphics I thought were very good. I mean, the shadows, the lighting, even the flashlights on your guns, the effects, the snow, the stuff coming off of them when you there was a lot going on in the PC build and it ran smooth. I was actually playing on my laptop. I was playing it on my 2070 laptop because I was at your house, and it ran good, and I mean it looked really good. So
it looks honestly, if you like any type of co-op game, please buy this game. I mean shooters obviously too, but Paul P Jr. said too much coffee. Yeah, probably
that
it happens.
Probably
sorry about that. BOBOVR said that we will completely solve the inventory problem with the M2 Pro Amazon in 1 to 2 weeks.
Dang, nice.
Which is awesome to hear because this should probably be one of your first pickups if you get a Quest for Christmas or anything like that. So it's awesome to hear they're going to get inventory back.
The factory head strap. I mean, I've heard a couple people say they like the factory head strap, but vast majority of people I can't play the Quest 2 with the factory fabric strap. I can't do it.
what is it? Shouldn't it, the factory strap be used for tying up trash bags and a dog leash? Right?
That was in a video we did something at some point. Tony Digital with that $25 super chat. He said, "Good morning, guys.
Cheers, man.
Good morning
so good
to
to see you guys.
Yeah,
we're so glad to be here with you guys.
Yeah, we haven't done a show the last 2 weeks due to being out of town and being busy the week before. So,
yes.
Man, it's so good. So another game I wanted to talk about real quick is Real VR Fishing, because this is one of my go-to games to just chill out, relax. And actually somebody said in the Discord today that they were going to be watching the show from within Real VR Fishing. That was Shocks. Cool. He said, I'm gonna try something different today. Gonna play VR Fishing and Golf Plus and watch the show from their in-game YouTube streamers. So that's pretty cool.
That is awesome. Isn't that great though that games can do that and add stuff like that? I mean, that's so
I think that's awesome.
I love that.
For sure.
I know. Even just to like play music in the background or something, you know what I mean? That would be
and it's cool because in like Real VR Fishing, you can fish with 4 other friends. So you could literally watch a show together from inside of there. So I think that's really cool. But what I wanted to talk about is they've done a ton of updates to this game. And actually, I was just playing this yesterday. The latest update that they did before this one, it was really good. This one's coming out soon, though. But this is going to be their first paid DLC. And I believe it's $11.99. I have so many notes, it's going to take me forever to find anything when I want to talk about it. But
rightfully so, though, because it just adds to this game. This game should be at that price. I mean, for the quality of the content you're getting and the replayability with the achievements and the fish catalogs. And I mean, the environments alone are just so
the environments are amazing. So in this update, I'm trying to get to how many. So there's 76 new fish species, 20 new fishing locations, and these fishing locations are real locations in the U.S. So these are places that you actually might have been before. And I tell you, these locations, they're like photorealistic. I mean, the water reaction and the new fishing methods that they have with float fishing and all of these different things where the lure actually go to different depths and stuff. It's a completely new game even since their last update. But this comes out on December 16th for $11.99 is the DLC. And we have a giveaway going on for this game as well in the links. It's ending like tomorrow, I think. So, but
I mean, I feel like that's super cheap. I mean, what are the music packs for Beat Saber alone? They're that usually, right?
I don't even know. I haven't bought a music pack.
I think they're usually that, and you're only getting like 6 songs.
I mean, this is a big update. I mean, there's also other stuff coming with the update too, but I mean, the big thing is all the new fish species. I mean, literally 76 new fish to catch in these different locations, including a great white shark, which is going to be awesome because you could catch a tiger shark previously, and that was a ton of fun. It was like super exciting. So you'd be reeling this fish in, and all of a sudden you see this shark come up and chop it, and then you're trying to reel this shark in, and it's like, it's fun.
VR Spry guy said, "Did Tyler ever catch a shark?" And no, I didn't.
You haven't played this game as much as I have, though. I've leveled up to like unleaked all of the levels. So we need to do this. Maybe do a live stream of this again sometime once this update comes out because I love this game.
It would be cool. Oh yeah, it is. It's an awesome game. Beautiful.
These environments are incredible.
If you have somebody like you're around them for the holidays and they're into fishing and never played VR, please throw them in this. You will shock the crap out of them.
This is actually a great game to show somebody because there's no locomotion where they're going to get sick. It's easy controls. You're literally throwing out a fishing line and the environments are awesome. So it's going to be an impressive, if they've never tried VR before and they put this on, they're going to be like, they're literally going to feel like they're transformed to another world. And I love in this trailer, they're showing all these different animals that are going to react around you.
And all that.
What I thought would be really cool is if you're sitting there literally salmon fishing and a grizzly bear comes up behind you and you gotta like fend him off with your fishing pole. I mean,
wait, why don't we still have that commercial in here?
That was that one of
what was that? I forget. Yeah, anyways,
I can't remember, but Fluke Rogi, he doesn't want to fish with me because I think he has a little bit of fear of sharks. He said Sean can keep all the sharks to himself. It's so funny though. So funny.
All right. Okay. What other free? We have so many games to go through here too. Do we want to get into some gear, some games, some let's go some games. What did we see from Showcase, man? We've seen so many games come out of Showcase too, right?
Oh, dude, there was a bunch.
Crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. And some of them we knew coming. Some we saw more info and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. There were a couple little ones in there that I didn't know about.
Which ones? There was a couple.
I mean, the Nerf one we knew was coming, right?
Yeah,
we knew Nerf was coming.
Let's talk about Nerf.
We saw some stuff about it. Sure. Yeah.
So we got like a little teaser of Nerf a while back, and I just saw Penji in chat. I always get excited when I see Penji. You got to watch her music. You got to watch her music videos on her channel. It's so cool. But early on, I think at the last upload showcase, like they showed a teaser clip of this, but it wasn't any gameplay. It was just like a rendered image of them walking out and stuff. So now we're actually getting gameplay around this. And my first thought about this was that, man, this looks a lot like a lot of the other recently released games. Like, it reminds me of Hyperdash, reminds me of Guardians, reminds me of Solaris, stuff like that. And I was like, man, like, this space is pretty tough. So you got to do something different, I feel like, to get that.
Or bring your A game. Or bring your A game, because man, they've all come out and it's like, a little lackluster, right?
I mean, it's not that they're not good. They're all good. It's just, I feel like they all do a lot of the same thing. It's a similar game. Even what's the other hero shooter one that we got, that Larcenauts? I mean, it's like all of these kind of look similar to me. So I feel like it's going to be it's a tough space to be in, to keep the player base and keep your game alive and keep it, you know what I mean? And I think, I mean, I feel like Pavlov and Population One and stuff, those are like the biggest ones that have done well, I feel like, in keeping their player base up.
And, you know, we talked about this too when we saw it, and I kind of came at it with a different takeaway, I guess. I look at it as more, you've got this fan base, let's call it, for Nerf guns, right? So this game would shine if it really kind of encompasses that. And I don't know if I really see all of it from this that I would take away. Like, to me, if I shoot a Nerf gun, like, the little suction ones need to stick on a wall or something, right? Or you need to hear that, or hear those gun sounds. And I don't know if they really are encompassing that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good point. Like, when you, like, because it shows manual reloads and stuff in this game, but when you rack the slide on that Nerf gun, is it going to sound cheap, plasticky, springy sound like it actually does? I never thought about that, actually.
Right. So those are the things that, you know, those feelings in real life that you need to kind of recreate in VR. And I think it would be awesome just for fans of Nerf guns. I mean, I had Nerf guns, Nerf snipers. I mean, there's so many cool, like, stuff out there in the Nerf world that would be great. Nerf grenades. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. So
I do think
they could do all that, but
that's their biggest boost, I feel like, is the name recognition. You know what I mean? Like, people that, you know, that like you talked about earlier, that generation below us is like a huge, I mean, there's even our generation. Yeah, but I feel like even like the younger generation now is still super into Nerf, and the fact that if they play this right, to where a new gun comes out in real life, a new Nerf gun, and then it's like a boom special item in the game, like, that correlation I think would be so cool, to be a kid and you go get that Nerf gun and you're playing with that Nerf gun at home, and then you can jump into VR and play with that Nerf gun, or even like,
or early access in VR to the real gun that's coming out. You know,
it would even be cool. Like, very smart marketing if they could do new Nerf gun release in real life that comes with a QR code that you scan, and then that gun is then available to you in the game. Like, that is, I mean, marketing, like, that would be, I feel like, really awesome.
It is.
And I don't know if the base,
tough, but
I don't know if the base is big enough. Like, I mean, obviously there's going to be nowhere near as many people playing this Nerf game in VR as there are people actually buying real Nerf guns, at least for the time being. But
yeah, I don't know. I feel like it could have legs, but only if it was done right in game.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, I hope so, but I do feel like it's a saturated market when it comes to that stuff. So it's hard.
Yeah. But, and I mean, this is done by Secret Location.
Yep, Secret Location.
Yeah, so I mean they've done they've had some like awards for some things they've done. It's not
some
their
first stuff.
Yeah, it's not their first game they've made. So hopefully this is gonna be pretty good. Hopefully. I mean, I don't know. I worry about longevity and player base. That's the one thing I worry about, but we'll see.
Yeah, but at least they're not afraid to do motion stuff. You know, they're jumping around to do it. Yeah, exactly.
Wall running,
so that's
looks
awesome
cool.
To see too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah.
True that.
Yep. Be cool to try.
Yeah, no doubt.
It could be good. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
So what else? I heard some people in chat saying something about cities, man. I'm right on board. I'm super excited about this because I really want a super cool sit-down game. Yeah. Like, I've been waiting for a really good sit-down game, chill out, which now that we have Poker Stars with hand tracking and stuff, that's kind of...
I got to jump in there and try the slots in Poker Stars, actually. I really want to do that.
But I think Cities, man, is going to be awesome. I love this style of game. I was super big Roller Coaster Tycoon fan. Not as much into the Sim City stuff, but this really will check a lot. It does look good. Like, just watching this, I'm like, oh, I can't wait.
I feel like this is the kind of game that a lot of people are going to get lost in. You know what I mean? Like, the people that really enjoy these kind of games and they play them on a flat screen, the fact that they can be in this world that they're building and see it in that perspective. Like, I feel like this could be for the people that enjoy this kind of game, I feel like it could be a really, really popular thing. And it's done by Fast Travel Games. So obviously they know what they're doing. Obviously they've already made some excellent titles. The thing that I'm confused about is that there's literally Cities VR and Little Cities. So there's 2 games based around the same concept, both coming out in spring 2022. I'm like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, which one's going to be the one to win out and keep the player base? And you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like the one that, to me, I feel like the biggest asset for this kind of game would be kind of how they show right here in this trailer, where you're in the city, and then you're back out. So I feel a game that you can go down into it on the street level and feel like you're standing there and looking around.
The scale.
And then take you back
change.
out.
Yeah.
Gives you the most, like, I don't know, the best feels for VR and scale and why you're doing it in VR and not doing something like that on your phone or on a computer or console. So
yeah.
I feel like the one that does that will probably win out to me.
And Acro says looks okay, but probably watered down. So
and it could be, and that's the fear.
This one.
Yeah, yep, that's the fear, or maybe Nerf. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. We just need some solid content like that really lets us dive into the VR.
Yeah.
Like,
so the other one is Little Cities, and this one is done by it's like published by Dreams. I don't think it's actually built by Dreams. It's like Purple something. So it's made by Purple Yonder, but it's presented by Dreams. So again, Dreams is a pretty big name development studio in the VR world. So this one to me feels a little bit more cartoony. You know, not that the other one had super realistic graphics, but this one feels a little bit more cartoony to me.
But I don't care about that always.
Yeah, I don't either. But I'm just trying to compare the two. You know what I mean? Because they're definitely doing a similar thing, I feel like.
Yeah. It doesn't. I mean, it's a little more cartoony, maybe, but
not much. I don't know. But this one looks like hand tracking, though. From what we're seeing right here, it definitely looks like they're doing hand tracking. But I don't know. I don't know what to think. Like I said, I'm always curious to see which one is going to be the one that really catches on, because I don't know if the player base is big enough to support 2 very similar games. But and again, I don't think, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in chat if you know more about this, but I don't think either one of these are any kind of co-op or multiplayer, which I would much rather build something with friends. You know what I mean? Like to build a world and we go in together. That's just me a lot of times, but that's what I enjoy. You know what I mean?
I don't think that would. I don't know. This type of game, I don't see being a multiplayer game. Like, this is the kind of game I feel like I sit down and dive into for an hour or 2 and play by myself.
But don't you want to show people like what you built?
That's what I was just going to say. I mean? But like, you could share it maybe, but it'd be very hard to have this kind of game and be multiplayer, I think, unless it was all local and you were helping somebody, on their stuff. I don't know, have a host.
But I do like in this one, like in the trailer, they're showing like the building that catches on fire and the fire department comes, and like real world scenario stuff. I think that's kind of cool. So
I do too.
Know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like whichever one will give us the most kind of free reign to do what we want and grow and build would be awesome. What's the my favorite all-time game that I would love in VR, but it might be a little sickening, is Beautiful Katamari. Amazing game.
Is that the one with the ball that rolls? And
that game is incredible.
How would you do that?
I could play that game for hours and hours. I feel like it would have to be like Lucky's Tale, right? Like where you're like looking down on it still, and you could see the map. I don't feel like you could be the ball because I feel like you would need a barf bag or something probably at that point.
I'd try it. I'd be totally down to try it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we're up for anything. But yeah, that game, I love that game. I miss that game. Oh.
So TO1 said it looks like controller, not hand tracking. Notice the clicking.
I kind of thought so too. And the hands were both like that pre-made model. But
that's just like what the hand tracking stuff a lot of times looks like, is like that kind of hand. So it might be controller. But I feel like it'd be hard to do hand tracking actually, because how would you do all the there's so many menus. I guess you could still pinch and I don't know. That'd be hard.
I know. Well, I mean, Microsoft Flight Simulator, I mean, is dabbling now and all that too. We're getting, VR controls now for that. So I think it's doable, but I feel like you have to have more patience. I feel like controllers give you an accuracy in a lot of that you don't get with hand tracking. And I feel like you'll never recreate that with hand tracking.
At least not for a while. But so people saying stuff about the City stuff. So Fluke Rogi said, Cities VR kind of surprised me with the amount of stuff it was drawing. Wonder if it uses the new ASW stuff for Quest 2, which that was a lot of stuff they had going on in there for sure. So I don't know. And J-Ham said the timing for Little Cities sucks though. I can't imagine being them. And Little Cities was announced before Cities VR, so that is a little bit rough. Boy Brown said, I think Cities VR will be more in depth, but hopefully both will do well. Yeah.
Yep, I would agree. Yep.
Yeah. So Hokie Salem. How do you say that? How do I say that? I don't want to say it wrong. But
Saloon?
if you had to choose one PC game to remake into VR, what would it be? I mean, high on my list right now is Forza Horizon 5 because that's something I'm playing. That instantly comes to my mind, but there are so many. Wolf Roz is saying Hitman, but Hitman is coming to PC VR.
Right.
What did they say next year? So that is super exciting, and I mean that is going to be.
I know probably the one game I used to cry about all the time. I can't think. Hold on, I can't think of the name. The zombie game. Come on! Why can't I think of it? With the building, the tower in the center, and at night they all came out and stuff. It was open world.
You used to get scared in that game playing it flat like that. You used to tell me how scared you get sometimes.
Oh come on! Gosh, it's right there. Somebody's gonna pull it for me. Somebody will put it in you guys.
Blizz said BioShock, which if you haven't played the BioShock mod and Half-Life Alyx, that's really good. Just try that. But I agree, a BioShock full game would be amazing. But the fact that Hitman 3 is coming to PC VR with motion controls, Dying Light, that's what it was. But I am really excited for Hitman 3 with motion controls because on PSVR you were playing with a gamepad. This is actual motion controls. Like that's going to be a game changer for that game. I'm really excited.
Okay, Blizz, Dying Light, got it too. Dude, that game would be so dope because the feels in that game playing it flat was probably the first game to ever actually like creep me out and make me scared to go out at night. Because of that fear and you couldn't see far in the dark. Could you imagine if you had that with VR, like on top of all of it?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's so many zombie games already, but I feel like there's like if they made it in that game kind of style, you know what I mean? It would mix it up quite a bit from what we see.
And I know there's been like not a port, but I don't know if it worked through Vorpex or what. It might have been Vorpex, but I don't want that. I want real VR. So the real climbing, the fast-paced running.
Yeah.
Oh man, DayZ would be cool. JM said DayZ would be awesome, and I agree. But I think Dying Light, man, that's the game. That's the game.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. People were talking about Smash Drums earlier in chat, and this is kind of cool because this is a game that originally was on SideQuest and wasn't allowed to be on the Oculus Quest, and now it's actually on the official store. And they did a really good job with this trailer, and it also has the multiplayer stuff now, which I think is pretty cool. So there's single player, co-op, and versus mode for up to 8 players with 30 rock songs. And then, like I said, now it's on the official store. But I mean, I love Rock Band and stuff, kind of drums. This didn't give me that same feel as like I'm actually playing the drums. This is more of like a Beat Saber-ish style way of, but it is cool. It is really cool. And I haven't played the official. A lot of people told me that it was a lot better now that than the early SideQuest version, like the full release on the Quest store and stuff. And a lot of people have been talking about it in Discord, and they're really happy with it. So I need to go back in and actually try the newest version of it.
I think to me what this game kind of misses is, yes, you get all that flying stuff coming at you, but I think you should still have a full drum set in front of you, and then the holograms of those right when they line up with that drum set. So you feel like you're sitting in front of a drum set.
I would like that better.
Hitting them, and those line up, and right when they line up is the timing of when you should be hitting it. I think that would be cool. But
that would give me more of that feeling of playing a drum set instead of this. Like it's
just
still
hitting
cool.
floating assets.
Yeah, I totally am down for that. So maybe that'll be a new mode coming up. Maybe they can do that as a new mode coming up because that would do more for me. I mean, it's still an awesome game, and I think it's awesome that they made it to the official Quest store. I think that's excellent.
Scott DPT12 said, without feedback on drums, it just doesn't work. I would agree.
It's tough.
But could you do something to like make your own, like put some buckets there or something and put some sticks on your controllers?
If you had it how you said, where it was set up as a real drum set, you could set something up probably that way. It might be hard because you can't really see, but I mean, future though, I think the future we're going to see some cool stuff once they start allowing once they start, doing some more pass-through stuff where I think that there could be some trackable pass-through stuff where it's only,
but not even trackable. What if you could just say you had your drum set, right? And you could move that location to like where you have it set up to on a bucket. And then those just lined up, the game just sent it right to those.
That's
and then
boom,
you got them done.
That's
you don't need any tracking. You don't need any object tracking, nothing. You line it up, set there, and it's good to go.
I totally agree. That would be cool.
Anyways, We got to roll, dude.
We got to roll. So Paranormal Hunter. This is another one that came out on the showcase. And the thing that has me excited about this is that it's a co-op horror survival game. Right. And this is coming to PC, flat, PC VR, console. It's going to be everything. And the trailer that you see here, I'm pretty much positive is from the flat version because you just see their hands there. You know what I mean? But it's co-op survival horror game. That's what gets me excited about this. I don't think it's coming to Quest. It just looks like PC VR, PC and console. So this is next year, but crossplay. It does have crossplay between all of those as far as I understand, which is always good.
And good lighting. I think any horror game needs excellent lighting. Lighting in itself can cause creepy things.
Like sound is so important, especially in a horror game. The one that I'm actually really excited about, because we were just talking about this on our Discord, Propagation. So they've had a demo or whatever on Steam for a long time, and it's free. And you can go in and play, but it's real short, everybody said. And I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to download it probably today. But they also have a co-op mod for that's like $2 or $3 that you can play co-op. But a lot of people said it's too short to really be worth it. But this is Propagation Paradise Hotel. This is, as far as I know, single player, so I don't know if they're going to come out with anything for co-op, but I really hope they do. And it's planned for 2022, and they're saying that it's planned for all major VR platforms. So that would make me think Quest, PC VR, PSVR, all of that. So that's pretty exciting. I don't know. Yeah,
everyone in chat was saying that it was like Phasmophobia, the last one. But
the last one, it is. It is, the Ghost Hunter type thing.
Yep, that was my comment.
But this looks pretty good. I don't know. I just want co-op if they do. I want them to be able to do the co-op.
I know.
But we'll see.
Everything needs co-op.
Yeah, but everybody says that.
I agree, though.
That it is really, really good. The original one that's on Steam for free. So I would definitely recommend trying that out, and I will be as well, because everybody said it's good and it's free, but it's really short. So
yeah.
So absolutely. They said that the original has 350,000 downloads, that Steam VR version. So that's pretty cool.
Jeez. That's crazy.
I don't know what year that came out, though. I'm not sure.
Man.
So yeah, these are also the same people that did Ragnarok too. Same team.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that one. Actually, it looks pretty good. Good.
Still not a big horror fan. I don't know, unless it's co-op.
Because then I'm not scared.
Sadly, see, I don't get scared. I just have more fun.
Oh, you got scared in Arizona Sunshine when you did not have the flashlight and you only had the glow stick, and it was pitch black down in that mine shaft. Right. So I don't even want to hear it. I know you got scared in that one. Okay. You were freaking out. You're like, you were making sure you're trying to stay close to me.
You left me. Come on, man. You're not a good wingman.
You weren't scared.
Roll out.
You weren't scared. What's the problem?
Yeah. Whatever.
Everybody's scared of the dark. I don't care who you are.
Leave me alone.
Another one that looks really good is the Vertigo 2 dealio. And this is so. We've known about Vertigo 2 for a long time, but this is a new level, essentially what they're saying in Vertigo 2, and this is going to be like an open world type level, which sounds awesome to me. The intro was, when they first started showing this intro, I was like, no way, they're about to do some AR stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Right. That's what I thought, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I know. No. It's not going to happen. Not with that style of game. I mean, it doesn't even fit the game. So
yeah, and we don't really have anything AR, that would really, till the links, and maybe they'll do some of the links. That'd be cool.
Right.
But so they're saying, and the demo for this, the demo is available on Steam. It's been available on Steam for a while. But this is supposed to be a massive open level in which players fight with a squad of robot soldiers. You'll fight your way across the war zone. And they're also hinting that players might have some say into which side they team up with, I guess. So that might be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it looks gorgeous. I mean, it's a big world, the colors and everything on it. It looks really cool. I mean, I definitely want to check this level out. And I mean, obviously this has, a lot of Half-Life style tie-ins in the Vertigo game. So
sure. Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty cool.
It is cool. Different guns. Love it. Yeah. I mean, it's
you have like realistic and futuristic type weapons. So
Yep.
Pretty cool. I actually haven't done, did I do that? Maybe I did do the Vertigo demo. I can't remember.
Did you get in, what was it? I can't think of it. Chew, whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
Chew.
Yeah.
Such a weird name.
I got to scroll for a while because there's something.
I know.
Chewllers.
I know, it's weird. Yeah. So at first I kind of was like, it's just, another platform. I don't know. It seems like it's been done before, but with co-op, I feel like this type of game could be a lot of fun. I don't know. It depends on how it's done, but it gives me
the defense tower type
like
game.
a tower-ish defense kind of deal. but it gives me what was the feels of it? What was the hover game? Hover Junkers.
Hover Junkers.
It gives me a little bit of that with this like platform deal that you're on. A little bit of feels, but I don't know. It could be cool, or it could just be like a repetitive kind of deal. But
yeah,
it looks fun. I mean,
but
it looks like
player
chaos.
co-op.
Right. So anything chaos
cool.
with 4 people is fun. So.
Yeah.
It could be cool. I don't know.
I feel like this style game would definitely be more fun with 4 other people. So Wolf Raza, super chat. He said, "Thanks for all you do. Cannot wait to play after the fall."
Oh,
we gotta hop in there with him and everybody.
I can't wait to get back.
So good.
There.
I can't wait. That's the one game I've been super excited for a long time. But
yeah, and I'm just so glad to see the images from the Quest 2.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. So, do we know, is it going to be a Quest 2 exclusive, by the way?
I think so. I think, if I remember right, it's going to be a Quest 2 exclusive for a little while, and it's supposed to come to the Quest 1 as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I remember reading a while back. Yeah. I could be wrong about that. But so this Chewllers, they're saying it's coming to Quest spring 2022 with the PSVR and PCVR versions following at a later date. So,
yeah.
Quest
I think it could be fun. I really do.
Yeah.
I think we're getting a lot of cool games. I mean, and I've been crying for games too that kind of are better for a younger crowd too. And this might be one of those where, you're still shooting things, but it's not like actual guns. It's good colors and fun and stuff. So it could be good.
Absolutely. Yep. The one that I'm actually really excited for.
I knew it. I knew it was coming. Me too. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So good, man.
We still don't have an exact date yet, but they're saying first quarter in 2022. So that should be coming up here pretty soon. I mean, we're about to be into January before we even know it. The most exciting thing to me is that they announced that they're working on a co-op mode. They said that it probably won't be out at release. The co-op mode will come a little bit later, but that has me super. I mean, we played quite a bit of the Forest VR, and this reminds me.
And this is Green Hell VR too. I don't think we said what it was, but yeah, it does. All the feels of the Forest, right? And now with this co-op coming too, it really, echoes a lot of that.
Yeah, I don't think it said how many players it'll be, so I don't know if it'll be like 2 or 4 player co-op. I don't know what that'll be, but this has me excited. I mean, this should be. I mean, this is. Green Hell's already been a game that's been out, but this is an actual made for VR version of it. A completely rehaul of the game, and supposedly it's going to be launching on PC VR and Quest at the same time now. Before, because it was supposed to come out this year, but the PC VR version was supposed to be out this year and Quest was supposed to come later. So obviously everything got pushed back, and now they're saying both versions are going to be released at the same time. So that'll be good. I'm curious to see how it'll be on the Quest too.
That's what I was just going to say. I can't wait to see what it looks like on the Quest. It's a lot of work to make a game like this run on the Quest. So it's good to see. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But
super might be a Quest 2 exclusive. I don't know that, but I wouldn't be surprised for sure. But we're seeing more of that. And I did want to mention too that version 35, people should be getting that. That version 35 has cloud saves now, which I think is something the Quest, especially for the people with a 64 gig Quest, that is going to be such a great thing, honestly. But yeah.
Wait, we didn't make a video on that?
Huh?
New version update?
Oh yeah. A whole video on just
anyway. If somebody even wants something to play with a friend for now, go get the Forest. It's a great game. If you have a friend wanting to play some PC VR, play the Forest. It's an awesome game if you've never played it, even though it's an older game.
Creepy game too, but it's cool. It's fun in VR with a friend. For
crazy.
Sure.
It's so much fun. Yeah.
So I don't know. Another one that I did want to mention, I don't think I actually have a trailer for it, but Cyberpunk 2077. That is.
Oh yeah.
So the same guy that did the GTA mod. So if you've done the GTA VR mod for that, it's the same guy working on that, and he said that it's supposed to be coming out, I believe, early next year. Hopefully I got that date right.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
and would be amazing.
There's also, I think it ends today, but on Humble Bundle, the game is on sale for 50% off. So Cyberpunk 2077 is on sale for 50% off right now on the Humble Bundle, but I think it ends at like 1 o'clock today. So as soon as, shortly after the show.
I know. I really should pick that up. It is something I've always wanted to play. I just don't play a lot of flat. So
yeah, me too. Now I've been playing Forza Horizon 5, but so for me, Luke Ross is the guy that made the mod. He did GTA and the Red Dead Redemption 2.
Right.
For me, the GTA mod I thought was really good. It was well done. Obviously, I don't like playing with the controller compared to an actual made, but I never spent a ton of time in the GTA mod because I already played the full campaign. I already played the full GTA 5 campaign. True. So my thought is with this though, I haven't played Cyberpunk 2077 at all. So to be able to go into VR and potentially play the whole campaign as being something new, then that has me pretty excited. I think that is pretty cool because for GTA, like I want the online aspect of GTA 5 in VR. You know what I mean? Because I already played the campaign.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to go back, I feel like. And we just have so much fun together and playing with people and you guys that it's hard to go back to just playing something alone.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's VR that's done it to me because I never felt that way with flat games.
Yeah,
I could always sit down and play flat games.
I always want VR games with other people. I would just rather be with people. And just that interaction and excitement of being together, you know what I mean? Gaming science teacher said when there was all the hype and all the delays before 2077 came out, I was so sure they were going to release it officially for VR. That would have been awesome. I mean, as great as the VR mods are and as awesome as they are, it still, to me, doesn't compete with a built for VR game for sure. And I'm sure other people feel the same way, but it's just, I mean, but they are really good still. I mean, the GTA 5 mod was good. I mean, it was cool. I definitely went into it and spent some time in it, but I just never got caught up in it too much.
The controller and the cutscenes and stuff that just, I want the real VR.
Yeah, some things just don't translate well to VR. And like the aiming aspect and stuff, I don't know. It was cool, but I mean, I'm still really excited for Cyberpunk 2077. This is probably something that I will do because I've never played the game and I've always wanted to play the game, but I just never wanted to invest the time into it. And there's always, so many other things to play. So I think popping on a VR headset and being able to see that world, I think will be really cool. But
right. Chris in chat just said, just remember, folks, when playing 2077 in VR, that burning smell coming from the video cards is part of the immersion.
Right. Yeah, you walk into like one of those Cyberpunk bars, you're like, man, it smells smoky in here. What is that? Like you smell burning electronics, and yep, that's just your PC.
Just want to say hi to everybody in chat. Mash Daddy Cool's in here. Eric, good to see you. GT's in here. All the regs. Artful, Artikazi. Yeah, good to see you guys. PD, good to hang out with you on the weekend, man.
Virtual Steve. Yeah, we missed the last two shows, and it's like sometimes it's time-wise, it's like nice to have a little bit of a break every once in a while, but I miss it. Like I miss doing the show so much. I don't know why. It's just
we did stream some after the fall too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I do have some codes to give away too.
We're always doing something. Oh, better get your fingers typing.
Yep. Let me throw a couple codes up there real quick. All right, we got to keep rolling though. We got to keep rolling.
We do.
So let's jump out of games for a little bit. We still have some other games to talk about. Let's talk about some of the DecaGear stuff. Let me know in chat. Right. Are you a DecaGear backer? Did you do the what was it, $5 or $10 to hold your spot for the DecaGear? I'm curious. And I did want to mention, so this video that you see playing is a whole 45-minute or hour long thing that they did, giving a whole bunch of information, and there's a whole bunch of controversy around things now and stuff, but you can watch this whole thing and get the information. What happened was after this, they're obviously shifting gears, and we talked about it on a previous show where they said they were shifting gears. Now, they're basically saying they can't produce this headset for the original anticipated $450, but I did see the CEO posted that if you were a backer of this headset, you're still going to get this for that price. That's what so let me pull up just so I make sure I get this right. So he said, just to be clear, anyone who paid $10 to pre-order the DecaGear 1 will be able to purchase it for $450 as promised. That's what they're saying. So that's at least good.
There probably is some legal implications that if they didn't sell it at that price,
because it wasn't a Kickstarter or anything. It was It was like a backing of.
I don't know. I feel like they're backpedaling. I feel like they're like, look, we made a mistake. I don't want to say I told you so, but we freaking told you so in the beginning.
We did. I mean, we told you this was never going to be a thing. Like that was what
not at that price.
We were very skeptical of the whole company to begin with, but as it started rolling,
and then being a small company, man, no way.
Once I got like the Deca move, and I actually like that. I actually did have some faith in the company, because then I could actually hold a product in my hand that they actually came out with. So once I had that, I was starting to think, I mean, I still didn't think they were probably going to do the $450 price, but I at least thinking that they were still going to come out with a headset, and they're still saying that they are. I mean, but there's a lot of controversy and there's back and forth, and we don't know for sure the behind the scenes stuff, but now they're essentially saying the headset and the Deca Brick and the Deca Move and the controllers are going to be $1,300, which is a big jump from $450.
Right. Yeah, it's not really even close, right? 3 times the price. So I agree. That's probably where it should have been in the beginning, was around $1,000 if they wanted to be a full mobile / wireless PC headset.
It's not supposed to be a mobile headset, but it's supposed to be wireless PCR through their Deca Brick thing. But I mean, this is controllers, this is face tracking, this is, all of these things that are bundled in this headset.
Like, come on, no small new company can compete with a price of what you can get a Quest 2 for. It's not possible. And if it is, then what are you doing? Because
with the shortages of everything. So, I mean, a lot of people, I feel like there was 2 sides to the fence. I feel like there was the side of the fence that people were saying, this is crazy. This is never going to happen. Like, I don't trust in this. And then there was the other side of the fence that people were like, oh yeah, this is awesome. This is definitely going to happen. And so you were either like very skeptical or you were like 100% in, I feel like. And I feel like there was a lot of people that were skeptical. So I believe this came from, sadly, it's Bradley's Discord, and he crossed out whose name this was. So I don't know whose name this was. And the CEO is claiming that these claims aren't true. Like we said, we don't know. It's just all speculation, but this is what he posted. He said, for those who have been following the DecaGear, I'm sorry to say that it probably won't happen. Stuff has happened internally, and that has prompted myself and several other team members to leave. It wasn't a scam, but the marketing was greatly exaggerated, and the company has pivoted in a direction I am no longer comfortable with. Expect a full explanation. Those of you with Deca Move orders should consider getting a refund. So I don't know who that was exactly. If somebody does know who that was, feel free to put it in there. I don't know, but I mean, I mean, obviously, when there's all this turmoil, there's 2 sides to the story. So I'm not picking a side or anything. I don't know for sure, but I definitely think that the thing about this comment that was 100% right is that their marketing was greatly exaggerated.
Right.
And that's the main thing that I think is true from the beginning.
Yep.
But
I didn't back it.
Yeah.
I didn't back it for the sole thought. I didn't really think it was going to happen, especially at that price.
I figured if it was going to be a legit thing and come out, I would just buy it. You know what I mean? Like that's how I looked at it. Like if this thing comes out and it's legit and it's something I want, and I'll order it. Gamertag said, I thought it looked cool, but was very BS. So yeah. I mean, I don't even know that they have. A lot of people said that they don't even have a working prototype of the headset. They have, but I don't know. I mean, they showed us one in the early days when they were using the Deca Move, and they were showing us in their face tracking. But was that just like a shell over something else? I don't know.
And that's what I mean. How can you put a price on a product if you haven't pre-made it or know what things you're going to use for the cost of those items for what's going into it?
It's not easy.
Like,
and it's
right.
Not cheap.
And yes, stuff has gone up lately. So, they're going to blame it on that. And that's fine.
And some of that is true, I'm sure, too. Things have gone up.
Absolutely, it has.
So Steve B said, kind of proves how much Facebook is eating a loss on headsets to corner the market. And that's absolutely true, too. I mean, Facebook is putting any of these smaller startup companies in a position that is very, very difficult because I was talking to somebody the other day at work, and they were talking about, they said the Oculus. They said, my buddy just bought the Oculus. That's what he called it. And he knows I'm into VR, and I was talking to him about it. And I was like, dude, you should just go buy one. I was like, they're only $299. That's cheap. And he's like, that's cheap? And I was like, yeah, that is cheap, especially for a VR headset. So it's crazy to me that some people that know nothing about VR still think $299 for a headset is a lot of money. And it's like, man, we paid thousands of dollars back in the day for a PC and a headset.
But not even that. It's essentially a console, right?
Yeah,
people are paying $299 for a console, $700 for a console, whatever. Yeah. Well, you can get an Xbox Series S for $299. So I compare it to something, the cheapest possible. It's the same price, but yet you're getting monitors and cameras and stuff, all that isn't included in something like that.
$299 is cheap. I mean, they are selling that a lot. And most people that are just going to Best Buy and buying a headset knowing nothing about it, they don't realize that Facebook is selling that headset at a loss to corner the market. You know what I mean? I mean, they are trying to corner the market, and they're doing it. They're doing a great job at cornering the market because it's very, very hard for any competition to come out. Even a company like DecaGear or anything. I mean, even Lynx, I feel like Lynx is a very well-priced headset for what it is. And it's still, I mean, I'm sure it's still probably hard for them to get it at that price point to even be,
Right.
you know, it's not a direct competitor with Quest 2, but it's still in that same ballpark of a range. You know what I mean?
Sure it is. Yeah. Sorry, I was
boy,
working on some stuff.
Some crazy stuff going on in chat. I don't know who that was, but I don't even know what they said, but I think I can imagine what they said.
I took care of it. Hey, at least our channel's big enough that we're getting, you know, spam stuff.
Right. I guess that's a good thing. That's a good thing,
compliment, I guess, right? Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so ridiculous. So yeah, I don't know. But the Apple fans should be pretty happy.
I guess. Maybe? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, if you're willing to throw $1,000, right? Or 1,000
at least.
Something?
At least. I think it's going to be
something.
more than that.
Right.
So the whole thing came around. What was his name? I gotta see it. No, I can't think of it. Ming-Chi Kuo. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right. So he's an international securities analyst known for predicting Apple products and, you know, ahead of time when they're coming out. He uses like supply chain resources to figure these things out. And Apple Track is giving him a 76% accuracy rating. So he has some clout in all of this. You know what I mean? Like he's not just some random person claiming these things. But what he's saying is that there will be an Apple VR headset as early as 2022 with high resolution cameras for the mixed reality, MacBook level performance, and 4K OLED micro displays. And he previously claimed it was going to be at least $1,000. So we know it's probably going to be more than that. But I mean, there's a lot of people that aren't even into VR that just follow Apple and want everything Apple comes out with. So there will be people that buy this headset just because Apple is coming out with this. I think at least, right?
Sure. No, I agree. I mean, I think it is going to come out, but I still think it's going to be the whole tethered deal that, you know, keeps you in Apple and it's only what they put out. I feel like for anybody who's like a real VR enthusiast, this isn't ever going to be a route that I'm probably going to want to go. I don't know. That's me.
Everybody's going to.
I'm not an Apple fan.
You're going to want to try this though, and I am too. You know what I mean? Like whether I have to go to an Apple store because I don't want to spend $2,000,
but
I definitely want to try it. You know what I mean? Like I'll be very excited to try this thing out. And these, like, I think it's supposed to look more like that one in that image. I don't know that we know for sure what, like, these are all just renderings. And like, I don't know that anybody's put this out, but it's going to be a mixed reality headset. You know what I mean? It's going to be, I don't know what the main focus will be, if it'll mainly be AR focused or what, but
yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit of everything. I mean, look at their phones, but they don't go over the top with it. They do a little navigation. They do the messages. They're probably going to do some type of maybe shopping with AR would be my guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the future. I mean, that is going to be the future. And that's even what Facebook is trying to do as well, you know, in their metaverse. I mean, it's going to be the way people shop and stuff eventually, I think. But,
sure. Oh, absolutely it will be. Yeah.
So Steve B said an Apple chip in a headset would be powerful. So
yeah.
So Gamertag said, he said wouldn't buy, but I'm not sure if I think he's talking about the Apple, but he said, but I do love Apple products. So
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I think that the more people we can get into this space, I think the better. You know, the more, you know, publicity and coverage Apple's going to get for releasing a headset is the more developers want to develop for VR and AR. You know, I think it's all around. It's always good when a big name company wants to get involved in this space, you know?
Sure it is. Yeah, more competition. Absolutely. Yeah. And the Big Show, cheers, for the super chat, said, will Apple have games on the headset?
Oh, yeah, I'm
absolutely
sure.
they will. Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
I don't know what. I mean, probably. I'm sure there's going to be some. There's going to be some crossover of some of the stuff that's already out there, and I'm sure they've been working on this stuff behind the scenes for a long time. So I'm sure they probably have their own developers and their own things that they're probably going to come out with for it as well. I would imagine.
I will say we'll probably see a bunch of mobile like people who make mobile games come over into this realm of Apple's headset.
I
mean, we've seen it before with some companies already.
Mobile game, cell phone game market and stuff is huge. Anyways, there's so much money made in that. So, I mean, this is obviously the future. Whether it is now or 20 years, it's still the future. You know, that's where things are going to go. So, whether you like it or not, really, I mean,
I know. Yeah, it's going to happen at one point or another. Though I don't feel like this is the place I would go to play games. But that's me. Yeah, just not. I'm not an Apple fan, so.
I mean, I like Apple. I've previously had Apple iPhones and stuff for a while. I have Samsung now. I'm not against Apple in any way. I mean, it's not something that I have many products from, but I mean, if they come out with a killer product, although I know it's going to be expensive, and that's the thing that turns me off the most, honestly. But
I recommend Apple to a lot of people, but if you're somebody who wants to do things a little bit more on your own and you're a little more tech savvy, I usually wouldn't recommend anything Apple because it's so confined, and they keep their stuff so confined. Like,
it's true.
There's no Steam game you could ever play on this ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
true.
it won't happen. It won't. So
yeah. But talking about games that we could see on there, let me find it. This one. Could see this one on there. I mean, this game, like, Fruit Ninja is like the mobile game that makes more sense to me than any other game coming into VR. Like, I mean, you're slashing swords. Like, that makes perfect sense for 6 Degree of Freedom VR, right? But so this is the second iteration of Fruit Ninja. This is Fruit Ninja 2, which is going to have bows now, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, I don't think it's anything groundbreaking from this trailer. I mean, they've added obviously some pretty cool stuff, but Fruit Ninja was a very early title in the VR space. I don't even know when that 2016, maybe earlier. I don't know.
Oh yeah, probably around then. Yeah, you're probably right.
So
you're probably right. Yeah, we're okay. We're at an hour right now, so we got to keep moving.
Yeah. Thomas McNostril said peripherals will cost a fortune too, which accessories, official Apple accessories for the headset is going to be expensive. And Gaming Science Teacher said the InReal is in the US now. I think their InReal Lite is available now.
Nice. That's cool.
I would love to try it. I'm probably not going to order one. I got the links coming.
Yes.
So
I'm so freaking amped for that. Like, you have no idea, man.
Yeah.
I just want to try it.
I can't wait for that. I want it to show up in my house like right now. But
yeah.
Real quick, talk about the new man, I cannot find stuff because there's so much stuff I have added in here. Outlier. So this is one that you were really excited about, and this was another one of the showcased games. This is from Joyway. They're making Against. They made this. They made Stride. They work on all kinds of stuff all the time. But so when I played the Outlier demo, one thing that my takeaway from it was that I didn't like the guns. The guns did not feel good to me. They felt like little toy. Like there was the recoil mechanism. Everything about them didn't feel good to me compared to other guns in games. But they did tell me that they've worked a lot on that. So the official release of the game, the guns are going to feel way better. Hopefully some recoil, all that kind of stuff. So that is one thing they said that they have worked hard on, is getting the guns feeling better compared to the demo. So that's exciting.
It's good. It's a gun game. You have to.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I think.
The staple in the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's jank, then no one's going to play it.
I'm still more excited for the Against game though. I really liked the Against demo, and everything that I've seen from the updates of the official game look so good to me. Like I just really liked it.
Pulling me back, man. I know.
You're more excited for Outlier. I'm more excited for Against.
Yeah. Yeah, and Stride, man. I have Stride on everything. PC, Quest. I love
Stride's really good on the Quest. I recommend it on the Quest. Stride. You got no wires.
Yep. Yep, it's great. It's such a good game.
The little cartoon intro to this. Okay, here we go. Like if you played the demo, like this looks like a whole new game. Like this looks leaps and bounds, graphically better than what and I really liked the demo. Like I thought that looked good. It was very contrasty and stuff between the enemies and the world, and it was like a very old school mafia style looking game. But it's a cool game. I think it's cool. I don't know.
I know. I agree. No, I totally agree. I like the lighting, the look and the feels of it and stuff. It's great. But, as much as I like Pistol Whip, I should like it a lot. And I know. I need to play it again.
The thing that I get excited about this over Pistol Whip is the movement. Like you can wall run, you can jump, you get different levels of height, you get different weapons, a lot of different things going on, to where Pistol Whip to me gets a little bit repetitive after a while. I mean, they've done some cool things with some different guns and some updates and stuff like that, but it's still mainly you're on a single plane.
Sure.
You're shooting people. And that's the gist of the game, right? This is a lot more to it.
It expands on it. I know it does. I would agree. 100%.
But not that I'm talking crap about Pistol Whip. I still think that's an excellent game, and I love Pistol Whip. But this is, I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited for this game, and I think it's really cool. But
Gaming Science Teacher said Zenith Beta lining right up with Christmas break, which we have so much to play over Christmas, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this game is looking to be pretty serious.
I wrote this game off a decent amount because I played a real early beta of it, and I was just like,
it felt,
I don't know, but it's also, this game is meant to be played with a lot of other people. And when I played, actually the first time I went in was with one of the developers, and he was showing me around, and it was cool, but I've never been a big MMO guy anyways. But the more I keep seeing of this and stuff, I am excited to get back into it, especially with some other people. But they're giving away like 1,000 beta codes for this. So actually, there was some given away on our Discord. They've been giving all kinds of them away. So you should be able to get into the beta of this. And I don't have a beta access yet, but I'll try to get one because I would like to hop in with friends. I haven't played this at all with friends, even the early. But I mean, this should be good because they have had a ton of funding and they have spent a long time on this. So
I think it will be. I think it's something that they can really just keep expanding on too.
Yeah. I mean, it's
and adding
unlimited.
new features.
It's
and it is. Absolutely it is.
And I do like the flight and stuff. I mean, the flight felt similar to me like Population 1, the climbing, a lot of that kind of stuff. So I think it definitely has potential, especially for the people that love these kind of games, like the MMO games. I mean, this is, I think out of the competition, I think this could be the one that makes it big, compared to like Elysia. But I mean, they all have their own thing in there and they're all, have a ton of potential, but I do feel like this could be one of the ones that really sticks. I'm just guessing. I have no idea. But
all right, so to go from this to another one that kind of runs in the same realm, what about Freeland, man? I mean, we've got its Kickstarter coming in 5 days from now.
Yeah.
And
not many people are talking about this yet, I don't think.
No, they aren't. And it's been promised for a long time. And at first I saw it, I'm like, what they're promoting is amazing. But it's one of those things, can they live up to it? You know what I mean? Which is the whole Zenith thing too.
It's a lot of lofty claims that are...
It's a lot. Yeah, with multiple worlds you can go to and go around with friends and do things and stuff. I feel like they are actually trying. I mean, they're showing us some things now in some of these that make me believe it could actually happen. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's going to become like a open world VR chat maybe, or...
What's the other one? The one on Steam? I can't think of that one. And it's pretty cool. I was in there with Skiva and Alex and Robin's Reality, a bunch of people. Yeah. I can't think of the name of it. But that one's actually really good. They have a lot of potential. But
I mean, I think they're promising a lot with this. So I'm curious to see what all their like backer goals are and stuff. But
so I think
it's a while before it comes out as well.
The Kickstarter Kickstarter pre-launch is 5 days and 23 hours away. So I don't know. I'm a little skeptical watching these and putting money on a Kickstarter because I mean it's these kind of games are a lot to build and they take a massive amount of work, especially to build all these different worlds and make them. Neos is the one I was thinking of, but J-Ham said Neos makes my GPU cry, and absolutely, and that's another thing when you're building these massive worlds with a lot of people in them. It is very hard on a PC, PC specs and your PC to be able to run these things with all of these visual things going on and all. I mean, literally Neos is very hard to run. It is a very hard. I mean, it's cool. Tons of cool stuff they're doing.
Of these large scale open world style games are not going to flourish until we have true cloud gaming for VR. I don't think it's going to happen because either stuff's done remotely on a host side or it's done on server side, but we need that cloud and that server that's remotely done that everyone's accessing at the same time that has a lot of power to it before we can see like some really high quality metaverse games. So I don't know. I don't feel like it could be possible, but I hope somebody proves me, wrong before that, but I don't know if we will.
I don't know either. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say, but there is, so the Vive Focus 3 is actually the first like commercially available headset that does have the Cloud XR client. They have a custom Cloud XR client that is running on that so that you can actually use that headset to play PC VR titles and all that stuff without having your own PC. So that is one of the first, I mean, and people have had stuff like that running on other headsets, but this is like the first one, like I said, that has the official like custom client from NVIDIA or whatever. But so that shows the potential, but that headset is like $1,300 on Amazon. I don't know. I mean, it's too overpriced, but but the Shadow PC stuff is, I think, going to be the future for PC VR.
Artful was saying he runs on his Quest 2, and exactly. I think it is going to be the way to do it. And I keep wanting to dabble into that, but I have powerful enough PCs that I don't need it to run my own stuff in games.
Me too.
I feel like it's more the remote server stuff and accessing stuff is what we need. For everybody joining in together instead of it being for one person. But we'll get there eventually. We will.
I agree. I did want to mention real quick. There's an App Lab game called Couch. If you go to your Oculus app and you just search Couch, which is pretty cool. I've downloaded it. I haven't tried it. I had my wife download it this morning as well. We were going to hop into there together, but it is essentially an app that you can watch YouTube and stuff together with friends. And to me, I was like, well, you can use big screen, but you can only host big screen from a PC. This is a Quest app, so you can host YouTube videos and stuff with friends from your Quest. You don't need a PC. So I thought it would be like, even somebody was talking about how they were watching the show today in Real VR Fishing. I was like, well, that would be cool if you get a couple friends together and you could watch the show in there together. So I think that's pretty cool. It's free. I don't have the link, but if you just search Couch on the Oculus app, you scroll all the way down and say view on App Lab, and you should be able to view it. So curious to try it out. I haven't tried it yet, but I feel like that stuff is stuff that's kind of needed in VR, I think, sometimes. Be able to just chill out with friends and watch videos. And big screen does a great job at it, but why haven't they allowed the Quest to be the host yet? I don't know if that's just too hard
to do it, you mean natively, like have a chat room or a room with a group of people and do it?
Yeah, because right now you have to host a room through the PC where, you're controlling the room and what's seen and everything. But
now wait, could you do something like that in like
Gaming Science teacher put it on there. There's a link in chat. Link in chat.
Oh, that's cool. Like, what about like all the workspace stuff for Quest? Could you do it? Maybe in there.
The last one we were in, though, I don't think there was a video player. So we were watching. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, that's true.
But we had issues with it, but it was early.
It was real early. Yeah, we haven't gone back in.
But so they probably are working on it or something like it on the back end. But I feel like it takes too long. Like that's simple stuff.
But I mean, it's worth trying out. It's free. It's a free app. So I mean, you don't like it, delete it. You know what I mean? But hopefully it'll do okay. Hopefully it'll be all right. I'll try it out. But Moss Book 2. Moss is coming. Book 2 that said that they're picking up right where the original game left off, which is, I think, cool. Just like the original has a giant snake as the primary antagonist, the Book 2 will be centered around another animal foe, this time of the avian variety. And it is launching in spring of 2022, but I think it's coming to PSVR first and then other platforms afterwards. But
kind of surprising.
Yeah, right?
I mean, I feel like everyone pushes to get on Quest now right away.
Yeah.
But I know what the approval process does.
And maybe they have a deal going on with Sony as well.
Sure. Yeah,
very
absolutely.
Good. And also, there was a lot of stuff around Valve this past week, and from Tyler McViker saying that they're pretty much done with VR and that they aren't going to be doing that. And like their focus is on the Steam Deck, which I'm sure a lot of their focus is on the Steam Deck right now, and some games for that and stuff. But they actually came out and with a post saying that basically he has no inside information and he doesn't know what's going on. And there were some things that happened in a talk recently with Gabe, how they were saying that they're heavily invested in new hardware and games because we know they want to do the brain interface stuff. And they're still focused on that. I mean, they have a long-term goal. I mean, they want to do the brain interface stuff. So I don't think they're done with VR. I just don't know when we're going to see anything from them.
They work on stuff for the future. You know what I mean? Their games are maxing stuff out when they come out. Like they're designing something now for 5 years from now of where they think where we'll be in 5 or 6,
they aren't the
7,
company that just push to get something out by this date because they want to beat everybody else or whatever it is. Like they don't have
to. They're privately backed. They don't have to.
And they got tons and tons of money.
Nobody to answer to. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's great. And I love it. We get solid, amazing products from them.
Yeah. So, I mean, the Index, the Valve Index headset is still a hot seller. I mean, there's still people, even though I think that visually it's fallen behind a little bit, you know what I mean, and stuff, but comfortable wise, audio wise, it is still one of the best headsets out there. They did a great job and they haven't even lowered the price. It's still selling at $1,000 for the full bundle. And Half-Life Alyx is still one of the best VR games I've ever seen in my life. So
I still don't understand though why we have certain things on the Index that haven't been used.
Yeah,
still,
I don't know either.
Right?
But that's how Valve works.
Full color pass through, the ports on the front. Like, I don't know if they dropped it or if they're doing it for the future too. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like, could they, in their mind, think in 4 years from now they're going to come out with adapters for it
But 4 years, like that thing is going to be so outdated. Like you need new screens for it. I mean, it's still a great headset. I still love that. I mean, when I put that thing on, every time I put it on, I'm like, oh, this feels so nice. Like this is like. It's just an awesome headset, but I do notice the glare a lot more now than I used to when I played that solely like all the time. But yeah, I don't know. I really hope we see a Valve Index 2 or, whatever they have planned. I want to know about it and I can't wait to see it, but
'cause I will have it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yep. I do just want to say thank you to everybody who is here and hanging out with us, man. It's the holidays and it's been Thanksgiving here in the States and stuff.
And have a contractor Steam code for being here.
Exactly. Right. It's the giving time of year, right? But no, it's just good to hang out with everybody, honestly.
It really is.
Glad to be here with you guys, man. It's, you start thinking about family, and you guys are definitely all family, and come to know everybody through our Discord and stuff.
Discord server is awesome.
Seeing you every week. I know it is.
I check the Discord all the time, talk to people on there. It's such a great thing. And if you are on the Discord, if you're a productive member of the community, feel free to join the Discord. We are doing like
tons of developers on there.
Yeah,
too.
we have they post stuff on there. We do have a 25 days of Christmas thing going on. So we're going to be giving a code away on there, a game code away for Oculus or Steam every day leading up to Christmas. We haven't posted that one today yet, though, so keep an eye out for that one. And then they'll just run one day or whatever it is, and then we'll DM the winner. It's a real simple way to do it. But we love the Discord, so feel free to join and hang out and talk. And if you're looking for somebody to play with or whatever,
there's always somebody on there. Yeah. We just cleared 1,000 people on our Discord now too, which is ridiculous. Yeah. There's plenty of people on there to hang out with.
And we also enabled YouTube subscription things. I have no idea how that works.
Oh yeah.
It had us add a bunch of like emojis and stuff. If you want to do that, feel free. It's not something that you have to do. I don't want anybody to ever feel like they have to like donate or anything like that. I mean, we do this for fun. This is just our hobby. We don't do this for a living or anything, so we're not going broke or anything doing this. But if you want to do it, you can try it out. I don't know how it works, but we did like the two lowest things. I think it's like $2.99 or $7.99 or something. It's like the two lowest things it would allow us to do.
We literally turn it all around and give it back to you guys, like the Quest 2, the games, the accessories.
That's where all that money comes from. I mean, all of the games we give away are games that we buy through gift codes or Steam sales or whatever. Sometimes developers do give us codes too that we give out. And like the code we gave out today, that one came from VR Spry Guy donated that. That was the detached Steam code. That came from him. So cheers to that. I mean, like I said, you don't have to do it. Don't feel like you have to.
That's all we ask for from developers is just stuff to give back to you guys. We're just here because we love it just as much as you guys, and it's super cool to hang out with you guys, man.
For sure.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
I know. We got anything else in the pipeline?
I'm sure there's stuff we didn't get to, but it's okay.
I know. After the fall coming soon. Keep an eye here if you want to see some more of that maybe before it's out. Maybe not. We'll see.
If we get time.
Possibly. Yeah.
But
and we've got lots of stuff going on, man. But can't wait to play.
We got a lot of really cool stuff to give away too. The Quest 2 we announced today. That one you can sign up for. Link in the description. But we have some other really cool hardware stuff to give away too that we're really excited about. So maybe one of those. So keep an eye out. Join the Discord. Everything. We usually always post everything there. But JM just became a member. So I don't even know how that works. I think he gets like custom emojis or something that he can use, or something shows up by his name.
Dude, he's
there he goes. He just
I messaged him earlier too.
Some coffee
that's
mugs.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Get out of here.
I've never messed with
our actual coffee mugs. Shut up. That's cool.
Pretty sweet. Well, I think I added those as the.
That's awesome.
The little.
Get out of here. Well, that's
I
cool.
don't know what they are. But anyways, thank you for JM. That is awesome. Truly appreciate it. All right, you can cancel your membership now. We see what it does. You don't have to keep it.
Right. That's awesome. Yeah.
But anyways, we definitely appreciate it. Join the Discord. Are you busy today? Are you playing anything? I think you said you guys have plans.
I have a Christmas party. Yeah, I got a Christmas party. Gotcha. Sorry, I can't today, but maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. I might play a little something today. So, But anyways, we do truly appreciate everybody hanging out. We love hanging out with everybody in the morning. And it's been fun. Good stuff. Good stuff happening. A lot of stuff coming out in spring 2022. So
lots of stuff coming, man. Lots of stuff to play over the holidays. And hope you get a headset if you don't have one yet, and hope you enjoy it if you do.
Yeah. I mean, there could be a lot more people added to the community pretty soon, in the VR community after the holidays. So
I know. Remember we used to cry about that? We used to cry about noobs coming in and all the kids coming in, but honestly,
some games do get a little annoying right after Christmas. I will warn you, especially like VR Chat and Rec Room. Those games they get overwhelmed a little bit with some little kids, but I mean, most of them aren't too bad. There's some that are really ridiculous, but most of them aren't too bad.
It happens everywhere though.
It does.
We were all kids once, right? So
hey, I still am. I still am.
Right? Me too. I know. I have so many. I asked the wife if I could go pick out a Lego for Christmas.
Oh, dude, I love Legos.
Is that bad?
No, Legos are awesome.
I know. I know. All right, man. We gotta get out of here. We've run over on our time. We will see you guys back here or see you in VR later, guys.
Later.
Roll that
VR
footage,
in 2016. That was when we first we got the Rift.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, it worked. It
There
worked.
he is. How about
Perfect.
that?
Hey.
We're lucky to be here. I will admit that. My name's Tyler. This is Sean. We're Rendered Reality, and we were definitely up late playing some VR last night.
Yeah.
Hole is bigger.
That's what I was thinking.
Not always better.
Let's keep it PG, boys.
I mean, right? We don't know like how much
Right,
sound
I
is coming
agree.
out of it.
It's true.
Right.
Is there more sound coming out of it? We don't know.
Yeah.